This is what most people imagine a pumpkin farm that could crash an entire Minecraft server would look like. And I only have one pumpkin. But anyone who pictures this is right though. Crashing a Minecraft server with pumpkins is basically impossible. To set scale, this is 10,000 netherrack on the ground. It does nothing. I could farm pumpkins for hours and not even get close to that. I mean, look at how much I got done after 2 hours. This? And on top of that, I'm gonna have to keep my plan a secret because the server owner, well, he wouldn't allow that, would he?
You're here.
This cyberbully you're hearing is Star, the owner of the server we're crashing, known for being silly, and also hating manual farms. Okay, well maybe he doesn't hate them, but he certainly hated it a year ago when on a different server I built the largest manual sugarcane farm ever. And ever since then I felt the need to prove the point that farming things manually just has a nice feeling to it that grabbing items out of a chest doesn't. So I'm gonna crash his Minecraft server, L. But do you want to know what's even better than crashing your friend's server to prove a point? That and ruining the economy at the same time. See, an added benefit to this plan is that while I get to destroy friendships, I can also sell any extra pumpkins I get to villagers. This leads to more benefits from the farm, and I get to go steal some villagers. I felt that bringing along some friends for this would help speed up the process, but you know how it goes. One friend turns to 3, and suddenly half the server is helping me bring 2 villagers from here to here. Everyone follow me. This is my villager operation, okay? We're gonna repair our damages later, but we do have to go through here. I'm stuck in the boat. Get out of the boat. You literally sunk it in 2 seconds, sir. You're not get out of the boat.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my god, look at all these pumpkins.
Despite the absolute chaos of that trip, I'm glad that despite leading Star directly to my base of operations, he isn't suspicious of us. I mean, it's just a pumpkin farm. What could I possibly be doing with it?
Jack, I'm living here.
Oops, too bad.
Jack.
This is where my mega base is.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I'm building on top of this whether you like it or not.
Oops. But not even an eviction notice could stop me from farming pumpkins. I was dedicated. I spent some time setting up the villager area and even got a few villagers. Just kidding, they died. So I had to go all the way back to Gibbs base and steal more villagers. But finally, I got a few farmers. Just kidding, they died again. But surely third time's a charm, right? I mean, they're not gonna die again. Well, thankfully it was, because genuinely, if they had died, I honestly would have given up in the end. I literally had to steal 6 villagers from Gib.
I'm so sorry.
So I just had the slight realization. My goal for this pumpkin farm is to, you know, farm enough pumpkins to crash the server, but not to be too over dramatic. How the heck are we gonna get enough? Like, my plan was to make a farm so big that that's all you could see in all directions. And you know, I was willing to spend hours on it. I was dedicated. But here, let me just explain something. Even if that farm was just placed in front of me right now for free, even if we somehow use it to farm like 100 stacks an hour, which would basically be impossible, by the way, to get over 100,000 pumpkins twice would literally take thousands and thousands of hours. Oh yeah, I need to get like over 300,000 pumpkins. Have I mentioned that yet? Like, I get I don't have a life, but also, yes, I do. I'm not doing that. So then how are we gonna achieve our goal? Was it all over? Was I really gonna have to stoop to Star's level and build a crazy auto farm just like he would? No. What I was gonna do was so crazy that it would act— I'm building an auto farm. Here, look at it this way. You know, we want to prove the superiority of manual farms, but if he wants manual, mega industrial farms, fine. We'll play his game, but instead, we'll sit there AFK at this farm for hours and hours on end until we farmed enough from just sitting there eating toast with our hands off our keyboard to crash his server and satisfy my pettiness once and for all. Okay, that was definitely over dramatic, but you get the point. I'm mining redstone because, like, the farm design I'm doing, I've built it before, but it's, like, very expensive. Every pumpkin that's in the farm requires, like, 4 pistons and an observer, and I want, like, a couple hundred pumpkins at least. I've yet to do the math because it would probably ruin my sanity, but yeah, we're gonna need, like, probably a couple stacks of redstone blocks and, like, multiple shulkers of cobblestone. The more I spent collecting resources, the more I've realized that this farm is going to take a long time to build. But you know, it won't take a long time. That's right, pressing that subscribe button. While planning how I was actually going to get all the stuff for this farm, Star asked to see if he can go show me something he had on the music disc. Now, I'm not typically a big fan of talking to people I'm, you know, actively trying to rebel against. But on this server, we have a mod that allows people to add literally any sound they want to a music disc. So... That is not, it's not okay. This is not okay.
I love this.
This needs to be on Spotify. Please tell me this is on Spotify.
I don't know what it's called.
As much as I'd love to listen to that for the next few hours, we have more important matters to attend. I chose a forest that was right next to my original farm so I could make my, massive auto farm. But in case I hadn't taken enough from Gib, I made sure to permanently borrow some iron so that I could craft enough rails for the collection system. Okay, this is probably gonna make too many rails, but you know what? Too late, I already did it. Now, I tried to have a replay mod shot of me putting all the rails down, but like, I mean, look at this. I mean, it starts out fine, and then boom, cloud. It looks fine here for a little bit, but then, oh no, there's a cloud again. And then halfway through, I kind of just like left the area, and then the rest of the shot is just this. Like, as a YouTuber, you'd think I'd like try to redo it or something, but no, as a replay mod expert, I deserve to be ridiculed for this. But yes, despite that clip, I actually got all the rails down and placed all the dirt pretty quickly. Probably because I was auto-clicking the whole time, but now we can start working on the main part of the farm. You know, like the spot where all the pumpkins go. So next step is, I'm debating on what to do, because we have to do like a checkered pattern like this, and then make all of these pumpkins, right? And then it's gonna be observers facing down, and then pistons on the other side, but I don't know how I want to do this. Okay, so we have to do it like this, where the observer is facing down, and then on this block there has to be a piston, but it's going to be annoying because it has to face the other direction. So yeah, the piston has to face downward. No, not down. Okay, this is really going to be a pain, isn't it? Okay, so let's do the math. Okay, so I'm just like doing some math on this wall here of all the like things I need, and honestly, this rain matches the mood. Oh, whose idea was this? It was mine. Shut up, don't talk about it. I don't want to hear it. Also, in case you didn't notice, that says 8 shulkers, not 8 stacks. Now, I thought that was going to be like a huge problem, but have no fear. Gib is here. So, ironically, Gib just made like a cobblestone farm, like completely unrelated to anything we were saying. Oh my god. How is it generating this much? Oh my god. At this point, I really spent most of my time just mining redstone and placing down components. And I assume you don't want to watch that for the next 40 minutes, so I gave myself a second chance at the replay mod. And this try was actually a lot better. You didn't see that.
I support your dreams.
What? And before you think this, no, the farm is not done, but we are very close. Because in order for the observer to actually power the pistons to break the pumpkins, there needs to be more redstone stuff. But not just that, because for some reason in the farm design, you have to double click the redstone. Doing that turns it into like a dot? I don't know the name for it. But it's weird because on every single other single player world and server that I've built the exact same farm on, you don't need to do that. So, I don't know, sucks for my wrist, I guess. But after like an hour of wrist torture, the farm was finally complete. Psych, we still don't have a collection system. I thought it'd be funny to build like the most over-the-top system for it, where like every other row has droppers and they all float into one area. It sounds kind of dumb, but also too late, I've already built it. Okay, so it's been a few days because I have a life or something, but I think it's about time that we can put the waterway in. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to like dig this canal any deeper, but okay, so now the farm should be like 100% done. Now that everything is set in place, I can go push the lever that's over there, and we can start the farm. It's gonna start dropping the first of a little bit of pumpkins. Oh my god. Okay, that's the last pumpkin. I'm gonna see how many pumpkins that is just from that. Oh my god. So while we may have generated like 2 stacks in under a minute, which sure is a lot, after finishing the collection system and AFKing overnight, we got, okay, so we filled up one. But remember when I said we needed hundreds of thousands of pumpkins? This is like 3,000. So according to my 2nd grade math skills, we're gonna need 100 double chests, and we have 1. And this was after AFKing overnight too. I am not spending 100 days on this video. So was it all over? Were we really gonna No, I will not go into another dramatic montage, screw that. I spent over a week on this farm and almost 3 weeks on this video. I was not gonna give up, because all we need to fix this farm is some hydration. See, the pumpkins in this farm, they kind of have an environment that's sort of dry and dark, like my soul. And while putting in some water and glowstone may reduce the spawning spots that pumpkins can grow on, it'll overall improve the speed immensely. I was just unsure of specifically how much. Okay, so I'm gonna sleep, and now it's time to turn the farm on. This is the first time with it running at full capacity. Okay, so I'm turning them on, they're all moving, they're all doing good. Okay, they all go over, Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. It's doing it again. Oh, oh my god. What have I done? What have I done? Oh no, I think I made it too powerful. No, no, this is like copious amounts. It's all, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. It's filling up as quick as I can. Just because I want to get an actual scale, I'm going to play a game of how quickly can this farm fill up my inventory. And we're going to start the timer now. The items are going so quickly, like they're just not going in my inventory. It's so weird. Okay, so it's been under a minute and we have a stack already, over a stack. I just love watching the pumpkins come down like this. It's so funny. Like, when do you see this in Minecraft? When is this just like a normal thing you see in a Minecraft server? This is... Okay, we have 2 stacks at 1 minute and 20 seconds. So it's about 40 seconds per stack, I'd say. The fact that it's almost producing 2 stacks per minute is kind of insane. Oh my god, these guys are really just coming here to ruin my experiment, huh? You know, I know that you kind of get used to things after watching them for a while, but how is this ever going to be something I'm just used to seeing every day? Okay, and it's just about filled up my hotbar at 5 minutes and 38 seconds, I think it was. And just like that, it's now filled up a second row. Okay, so we just passed 20 minutes and we're just about full. Okay, and... Stop the time, stop the time. Okay, so 22 minutes and 10 seconds. Fun little games aside, our farm is completed, but our task isn't. Even with a farm as fast as this is, it's still gonna take a long time to entirely fill up 100 double chests. So in the meantime, let's go ruin the economy. Remember earlier in the video when I spent hours just stealing villagers from Gib just so that they can die in 20 minutes? Well, think of just how many emeralds we could get if we brought them to the new farm.
Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay. There we go. Don't go in the cave.
Oh,
He's still going!
oh, is it?
Oh my god, he's still going!
What is happening? Why is it not stopping? Where did the...
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I don't know. Where is your base from here? It is that way. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna push the villagers into the farm. Yay!
I feel like that worked surprisingly well. So I guess this could be like just the main villager area. I guess just like central hub. I just realized this kind of looks like a skull. Was this intentional?
I know! I noticed that!
We can start with this, and if we want to make it longer later, we can. And then you know what we do? This is the correct way to spend gifts. And then do the other. Oh, wait, no, you should do the other side in diamond blocks. Oh, this is.
No.
They spawn every like 2 nanoseconds.
I say we just put rails everywhere until like they chill out. Ah, it's working. Whee! Let's see if this kills me being near the golem.
Oh, it does. At this point, we basically had everything. We had shown the farm to almost everyone on the server, we threw away our moral compass to ruin the server economy, and all we had to do now was wait.
It's a waterfall!
It's a waterfall
Yay!
of pumpkins. Okay, so I maybe got a little bit bored of AFKing and wasted a few stacks of pumpkins on a sign that literally says cringe. There we go. No, it's done. This is it. This is so... I love this so much. But come on, I feel like we haven't done enough stuff to start this video. Like, imagine I go the whole rest of this video and Star has 0 clue that I did it.
The cringe sign, was that you?
What?
Yeah, okay, so it was. Okay.
Dang it, why am I such a bad liar? But over another few days, we were getting so close to getting 100 double chests. Oh yeah, and then someone decided to move into my farm. Say hello to your new roommate. Did someone just decide to live in my pumpkin farm? They left a note, but honestly, I wasn't too bothered. After dealing with that, I'm not gonna light this. Get out, no! I could smell a bad trend forming from all these pumpkin signs. And there is definitely not enough time in this video to start a new bit, so I politely asked everyone to stop. With pumpkins, of course. Literally within a few hours, I logged on to see that Star turned my stop sign into a top sign. Probably because I built it right over Angelus's base. Probably should have thought that went through. A part of me wanted to have some grand TNT retaliation, but honestly, I was over it. I took down the sign myself, and we just about had 100 double chests filled. Just think about that for a minute. 100 double chests of literally just pumpkins. That's insane. But now, we were finally in a spot to finalize our plan. Finally. this. See, if you can't tell what this does, it actually loops items. See, mass amounts of pumpkins in the ground can only do so much lag, but put this into the item looper and oh my god. So if we just dig a spot below our stash of pumpkins and build this machine on the server, we can multiply our chances of crushing the server by an amount. I don't know how to do the math. But while getting the last things ready and finally getting the last pumpkins we need, I couldn't help but just honestly feel bad. Crashing the server is not only just simply against server rules, but is also really risky. Like, the day had come to crash the server. We finally did it. But Turtle had made huge base progress that day, and Stralix said,
I logged on at 4 a.m. I've been chopping wood for basically the entire morning.
I knew that the server only backed up twice a day, and if my silly little plan was successful, it would erase all of that. Like, was I really in the right for spending a month farming pumpkins just to prove a point that, in reality, it's just preference? And not to mention, Star has been very suspicious about my plans, and in doing so literally said,
Because whatever it is, I'm not allowing you to crash the server, willingly knowing that you can.
so I was now left with a very difficult choice to make. My plan was just originally like, call you on, we'll like just go through with my plan, whatever. And now I feel like this is more just for like moral counseling. I need to like, as you know, a part of my plan does require having to crash the server, but there are like issues with that in terms of like, I know that there is a risk of Star having to basically reload whatever the last backup is. I want to make a good video, but I also don't want to just be a bad person. Like, I'm not just gonna like ruin
Right,
someone's
yeah.
build that I spent an hour on. So it's
Yeah, I
fine.
feel like that's like going a bit too far.
Yeah.
Doing it like when stuff's been built and they can't get restored.
Yeah. It started to get to the point where I really thought this was all a waste. I was actually gonna have to just scrap this entire video and move on. But then I had one simple idea that changed everything. Okay, I just thought of something. What if I act like I need a world download for something,
That's actually so smart.
and then
Honest.
and no one is on right now, so if he does it right now,
Yeah.
and then we're right when he does it, then we're like, okay, L, we crashed your server, cringe. You might want to use that world download. Yeah, I think. Oh,
What if I ask him for it? He won't suspect me.
true. That's actually a good idea.
I'm gonna like slash message him.
Asking Star for a world download, while running the risk of his suspicion, would allow us to crash the server without the risk of erasing large amounts of progress. It's still against the server rules and definitely something I shouldn't be doing, but I was too far in to back out now.
He said, okay, I'll start one now and send you a link when it's ready. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, he left. Let's just tell Svalix just to leave.
Hello.
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 We're doing a
Yeah,
silly, quirky.
We're doing a silly, goofy, quirky thing. Just
Right.
like, we're
Yeah.
just giving you a formal warning right now.
Okay.
There
You might just not want to build anything, or
between like now and then like the next like
make any
15 minutes or
changes.
so.
Yeah.
There might be like, yeah.
Uh,
I said I'll start one now. And that was like, what, at least 10
Oh.
minutes ago?
He said, I don't know, it's not finished downloading.
Okay, that means he's started. I think we're going for it now.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need some signs. I probably should have sent you like had a screenshot of what I'm building so you could help me out a little bit more, but that's fine. Can you go get some like ice? I believe.
Rice cakes.
Okay, why are you eating rice cakes right now? This is not the time. I think you can basically see where this is going. I say we just leave a little opening, like just 2 blocks like right there or something, so that you can throw them in. Okay, it's working though, it's working. Yep.
Oh my god, I can see the machine. I can see like what it's supposed to accomplish. Now what we could do is like just set up a little water trail like on the floor, right? We could set up water on the floor.
I don't
I'm
think
just
I
gonna
don't
hold
think there's
Control
anything that
Q.
can be caught on it. Yeah, basically just hold Control Q
Oh god,
and stand there.
that's my whole job.
Okay, are we ready now?
I think so.
With the machine built, the pumpkins farmed, and everything else set into place, it was finally go time. Are you ready, Gib?
Aye aye, Captain.
That's good enough for me. There's gonna be some chests in the system too. I'm only now just realizing. The laggier
Oh.
we can get this, the better. Oh, my frames, my frames, my frames. I have 2.
I can't even see the pumpkins in my hand anymore.
Oh no, oh no. I'm trying to break the chest, but it's so hard.
I hit F3 and nothing's happening. I'm at 1 I'm at 0. I'm at 0. I just hit 0.
I'm same. I'm not 0. I'm literally. I cannot see you
Oh
down
no, I
there.
just threw my pickaxe inside. Oh no.
It's fine. I'll get you a new
I
one.
just threw my other
It's
pickaxe
fine. Well, I'll
in.
get you a
No.
new one. I'll get you a new one. It's fine.
Your rice cakes during
Stop eating rice cakes, Kim.
They're not even going into my inventory. No, they are. Like the second I stop like dropping stuff, it comes in.
Ah. I'm trying to move like just a little bit to mine this chest, but it's so challenging because I'm like dying. I physically cannot line it up to mine the chest. This is challenging. I should have gotten like TNT
Awesome.
or something.
Yeah, I'm just at 0 now.
Yeah, I didn't.
How is voice chat working so perfectly?
I don't know, and I
Like,
can't
so
like
well?
I can't mine any more chests. This is like challenging. I can't. No, I keep looking down at you, just seeing like the billions of pumpkins. Where am I looking? I don't know. I think I just okay. I'm breaking some from the other side. I think it's hard to. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God!
No.
Star
Oh,
just
no,
joined the
oh,
server.
no,
No, no, no, no, no. This is really
Abort,
not-
abort, leave.
No, it's too late now, Gib. It is. There's no aborting this mission.
I just heard glass break. I heard somebody flying. I'm pressing tab right now. I'm AFK. Nice. I can see them up there. I can see all the pumpkins on the ceiling.
Oh my God! They're all going into the machine. Oh my God! Oh my God! They're all rendered in. The one that says T.
My entity count is 2,200. Oh my God.
Oh my God! I'm just like in a sea of just the pumpkins. Oh my! Can I? I'm gonna try and type in chat. Does that? Will that actually? Will that go? Yeah, it did. It did.
I'm already in your base stealing things. What?
What? He's here?
I was wondering where my FPS was.
Hi. How's it going?
Hi.
I'm in pain.
Well, you see, Star,
Well, I think a creeper blew up.
Yeah,
the
yeah, I know,
pumpkin
yeah, no. A
chest.
creeper like came in here and it like blew up the chest. It was like a whole thing.
I
We're trying to sort
I
it
sneezed
out
and
right
accidentally
now.
broke them all.
Oh, Gib, I think I'm stuck.
Jag.
Oh no.
That's not
Dad.
looking too good for you.
Guys,
Jag, if this
guys?
is really you trying to make a lag machine, I'm not okay with that.
I deserve everything that's
You know, Jag,
happening
if you
right now.
die in there, your items will be mixed with all those pumpkins, and it would take just hours to get them out.
I'm trying to break out.
How many stacks of pumpkins is Gibbs
Ah.
sitting in right? What is this? Can I, like... What?
They wanted to
Why?
test-
Why did I add Jag to this server?
Even with less than 1 frame per second for me and Gib, I learned a little something in the process.
But this isn't doing... I don't know what you think this is doing, because I won't lie, this isn't a lag machine. This does nothing to the server. I can tell you right now, the console is the same as it's always been.
There's just so many pumpkins here. Like, oh my
Oh,
God, this is just a
yes.
sea of pumpkins, and they're all despawning. This is perfect. Now, I'll be the first to admit this, but by definition, I failed. The server was fine, nothing crashed, nothing broke, but I couldn't help but notice something. This whole adventure, with all this fun and new friends, was entirely possible because of this one farm. And stealing tons of stuff from Gib. But remember our goal? While we were so distracted trying to prove the superiority of manual farms, we didn't realize that all this fun came from the very thing we hoped to destroy. And not to make a silly Minecraft video emotional, but I learned something today. Everything, no matter how much you hate it, can still do good. Especially this music disc.
And his name is